Hi, my name is Justin Gross from HelpJustinTime.org. Today we're going to be covering the first key concept in any economics class, supply and demand. This is important because in the marketplace, a buyer and a seller have to come together to sell at one price so that we can sell these goods to people, to businesses, to competitors, to all around the world. So how we have these curves, we're going to have, like I said, our supply curve to start off with. And the supply curve is more of a company's point of view. It's their willingness to how much they're willing to supply for a certain point or price. And that's why it's represented by an upward sloping curve. Because from any business's point of view, the more they sell and for a higher price that they can sell it for, the more money they make. So ultimately they want to make their way up this curve because the higher the point they're on here, the more profit or revenue they're going to eventually make. Now from a demand point of view, this is the consumer point of view. So why companies like Walmart are very popular is that they can meet the demand and drive prices lower. And obviously, the lower the price, the more willingness we are going to buy. So this is represented, and this shows from a price and quantity relationship, the lower the price is, the more we're going to be willing to purchase. Now there are effects of diminishing returns that we'll go into later, or you delve into deeper into other economics classes, but from today we're just going to take these 2 points of view. Because optimally, we need to have both of these intersect at one point here to see where we can have an efficient market. So where the consumer and the seller can come together and meet at one whole price and quantity so that the whole marketplace is efficient and that there's no inefficiencies and benefits lost by not being able to achieve that point. Now, in your normal economics classes, we do this by setting two equations equal to each other. So we're going to simply do that here today. So we're going to have a demand curve represented by 10 minus Q. And by having minus Q, that represents that we're going to have a negative slope here, which is, as we said, the demand. And for the supplier, we'll just represent that by S, and we'll have 4Q minus 20. Most problems are going to have this easily set up for you. It's not too hard math if you went through any algebra class. All that you're going to have to learn is that you have to solve for Q here. So we're going to solve them. Or first we'll set them equal to each other. So we have 10 minus Q equal to 4Q minus 20. Then we'll bring an arrow over here. We want to solve for Q, so we want to bring that to one side. I like to keep all of our numbers positive. So we're going to have 5Q as bringing this negative Q, making that a plus 1, and bringing that over to the 4Q. And then we're going to bring this negative 20 and bring that over to the 10. So add that over, so 5Q is then equal to 30. So here we just have simple division, divide 5 by both sides, and then you're going to have Q is equal to 6. So now we're seeing for an efficient market, we need to sell the supplier and the buyer both want to have a quantity of 6. Now that doesn't tell us anything about our price yet. So what we're going to do for price is we're going to plug it into both of these equations, and it's going to give us the same answer. So we'll just stick it into the 10 minus Q. So 10 minus 6 is equal to 4. Hence, our optimal pairing in this market is when, let's highlight it here, is when P is equal to 4 and Q is equal to 6. Hence, with this right here, we're going to have an efficient market and we're going to have happy buyers and sellers because we met that optimal point that this market is one time going to have. And again, all your equations are going to mostly look like this. You may have some polynomials, some little higher level numbers, but this is the core concept of meeting supply and demand. Well, thank you for spending your time here. This is again Justin from HelpJustinTime.org. If you have any requests for videos, please send it to our website or on below on the YouTube channel, and have a great day.